Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Admiral Funko and it is August 17th of 2020 and this is the day that I turn my life around. So my last video was when the Target Pops came out and I did a massive rant about the Target Pops, the neon black light Target Pops that everybody was spending hundreds of dollars on because they were afraid that they weren't gonna get them, and they ended up restocking them online anyway. So yeah, I just ended up being right again. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about where I have been in the last couple of weeks. It's been a very long few weeks of me, I guess, not really caring about YouTube. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I never intended for YouTube to be anything other than a hobby. And I have been doing a lot of soul searching about what I want to do on YouTube. And I always talk about sticking to your guns and sticking to your roots. And one of the things that I joined YouTube and started YouTube was just so that I can do my crappy little 360 videos, and that's it. And it turned into something bigger. I made a lot of friends, I gained a lot of subscribers, and then things started happening that really got on my nerves to push me away for a little bit to reevaluate YouTube in general. One of the things that got on my nerves was people constantly critiquing me. Another thing was I was constantly being told that I shouldn't support specific people on YouTube. And it was just this whole thing where you have this community of people that I'm a part of that literally we all support each other, we all do great things. The other weekend we were able to raise $2,200 for a charity, and that's great and all, but then you have all these little spies and these little demons, a part of groups that go back to somebody else and whisper in their ear, and somebody has a problem with it. I'm bringing this up because who cares what I do on YouTube aside from me? Literally, there was a conversation that I had with somebody where they were criticizing me and who I decided to support on YouTube. I'm not gonna say or name names, but these people know who they are. If I want to support somebody, I'm gonna support somebody, and if I choose not to support somebody else, I'm not gonna support that person. So why was it a big deal? I have no idea, but apparently it was a big deal that I wasn't supporting one person over another person. This pulled me back off YouTube for a little bit because it really frustrated me that in a community, like my friend Caitlin always says, it's a community, not a competition. There is just this egotistical bullcrap that is continuously happening, and one person is reporting on another person who's reporting on another person, and it's just like, can't we all just be friends? No, we can't. So that's just one of the reasons why I haven't really been doing anything on YouTube, because I'm really trying to find in my soul what I want to do to YouTube and what I want to put onto YouTube and provide to the community. If you guys have known me for any length of time, I love giving back to the community and I love providing something of value. When I first started YouTube, my main purpose on YouTube, in my mind, was to showcase my collection. I am 30 pops away from hitting 2,000 Funko Pops. Tristan, I am catching up. If you're watching this, Top Pops, I'm catching up. I'm surprised you surpassed me, but I had to adult. And I just wanted to create a catalog of Funko Pops spinning around on a white screen so that people who couldn't see these Pops up close and personal in their hands could see it on a 4K resolution video. Now, through the last couple of years, I've had to upgrade a lot of stuff in order to get to a quality that I feel that I can now start using. Got a new computer. I got a new camera. I got proper lighting. I actually invested a little bit into making quality videos instead of using my phone. On top of the YouTube drama that was occurring, I had no computer to work with. I do have 2 laptops and a desktop PC. However, my desktop PC is the one that is able to perform and render videos in seconds because I had it built to do that. My laptops, on the other hand, are older and very, very slow. A 2.5-minute video of a pop spinning in circles, Hours, literal hours. That's why there were more live streams and the curiosity of me wondering how much my collection is worth. I'm still working on trying to figure out how much my collection is worth because it takes a lot of time when you have thousands of pops and they're organized a certain way and your OCD gets all messed up and So on top of not having a computer and YouTube drama and BS with the community of just people being jerks when honestly you don't need to be jerks in this community. Just if you don't like the content, fine. If you don't like who I support, fine. But at the end of the day, why I don't understand why people were wasting their energy on me, a small-time YouTuber with barely 2.3k subscribers. I just didn't get it. So I took a step back, decided to focus on me. When I took a step back, my depression tanked into the toilet. And when I say my depression tanked into the toilet, it was the worst I had gotten into a depressive state since a year ago. A year ago was super bad and I sold a lot of my collection. And of course, I'm very open with you guys. I do have depression, I have anxiety, and currently I'm on what I call the up and up. Chemical imbalances in the brain can be fixed, and me and my doctors are currently fixing it, so I'm feeling a lot better. But also, on top of no computer, depression, anxiety, I am a full-time student working on 2 master's degrees that will be completed in under a year, plus I'm active duty military working full-time during a pandemic. So in the last couple of weeks, aside from the 1 or 2 live streams here and there, I really have been focusing on what I want to provide to the community. And the 360 videos, building a database of 360 videos on YouTube is something that I've wanted to do since I started YouTube. Sue me. They're not meant to be popular. They're not meant to garner thousands of views. They're not meant to be critiqued. They're just meant to be there so people can go, oh, I can see a complete 360 of that item and see a legit pop, see an older pop, see some of these pops that I'll never see again. I remember the time I took my San Diego Comic-Con Go Loki to be signed by Tom Hiddleston, and people just wanted to see one up close, and the joy they got from it was just like, oh my god, I'm seeing this in person. So that's what the plan is for the next few weeks, is I will be filming my collection, uploading my collection onto the Funko app, and then releasing videos onto YouTube. That's why I continuously ask questions. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see my DC collection, and literally none of those pops are in this room, which is frustrating because I have to bring them all into this room to film them. So thank you for choosing that one, but it's my fault that I gave that as an option. So there's the channel moving forward. Working on this database, reorganizing things. So if you are a reoccurring visitor to my channel, expect a consistent flow of 360 videos to start coming out. Building the database is going to be really, really hard. It's a lot of filming, and I know I'm going to annoy some of my subscribers because I might upload maybe 2 to 3 times a day. This is not recommended as good practice on YouTube because you don't want to overload your subscribers, but I kind of want to build some playlists up a little bit and more have an end goal of what it's going to look like in the end, and then let time just evolve it. Because a lot of my reviews and 360 videos actually garner a lot of views. After a couple of months, a lot of people click on them and watch them, which is great, and that's the purpose of them. So you can see what the pop looks like and then debate for yourself whether or not you want to buy it. Now, I'm not completely giving up on YouTube entirely. I have other things that I do want to do. I have created merchandise. If you are interested and you want to buy a t-shirt or an Admiral Funko sticker, a link will be in the description below to my Etsy shop where those items are available. The demand for t-shirts has been out there, so I made t-shirts. They're handmade t-shirts myself, and of course, if you are here still, I made another one, which is nice and pretty and might make more of this specific shirt. This is the only one, and no, you can't have it. I also worked on revamping my Patreon, so if you would like to be a Patreon supporter, there is that. I have my Facebook group and Instagram, all of which is growing steadily. And I really have to sit down and thank everybody who has supported me so far. Everybody who's bought a sticker, everybody who's bought a t-shirt. I was overwhelmed with how many people actually did buy something from the shop when I opened the shop up, and it really gave me a new sense of I can continue to move forward. Does that make any sense? I know it doesn't make any sense. It motivated me. It motivated me to keep going and not let my depression really take complete hold of me, which is what it did. And I let people's opinions control me, and I let what people were saying bother me, and I was really emotional about it in the, you know, the darkness of my own world. So that's what's been going on. Now, in the future of this channel, you will be seeing a lot of 360 videos. I have almost 2,000 Funko Pops, and you guys will be seeing them. I want to try to put more of the newer Pops out there first, because, of course, if you have any logical sense on YouTube, the new stuff is what people want to see, and the old stuff people don't care about. My friend Cletus said that a long time ago when he was having a conversation with me, because it is true, sometimes people just don't care about the older Funko Pops that me and him have, or had in his case, and they just didn't care. They wanted to see the new stuff that has no value. So on top of the 360 videos, I will be doing crafting videos and putting glitter pops up on Etsy and doing a whole bunch of other things. I will still be doing top 10 videos. I am working on my apartment currently this week because I'm off the entire week to get it in a state so I can do an apartment video like I've been saying that I was gonna do. I just redid the collection, and there's just a whole bunch of things planned. I wanted to give you that update, and I wanted to sit here behind the camera just to sit here and say, this is what's been going on in the last couple of months, and this is what's happened, you know. And it brought me down, and I feel like you guys needed an explanation, and it's not gonna slow me down. I just needed a pause, and I needed to regain my chemical balance in my head so that I was happy and really figure out my purpose on YouTube. And I always felt that my purpose on YouTube was to help new collectors, because on my live streams I love talking to newer collectors and really influencing them to not make the decisions that I made, to make good decisions and not to buy things and not to sell your collection to get something else. It's literally collect what you like. It is a community, not a competition, like Caitlin always says, because it feels that way on other YouTube channels. People have gotten away from enjoying Funko Pops. I am Admiral Funko. I collect Funko Pops. I do collect other things, but I love Funko Pops, and it was really wearing me down that so many people were telling me that I needed to sell my collection and collect something else. What else am I gonna collect? What else am I gonna... Admiral Statue? Is that what I'm gonna be? Admiral Statue? Admiral Collector? Like, am I gonna change my name again? And that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. This was the plan, and I'm still working on a lot of the nuts and bolts and the innermost workings of a lot of it. But there's so much that's going to be coming out in the following weeks that it might be overwhelming, and I might lose subscribers, but that's okay. That's okay, because you'll come back. You'll come back when I do something interesting. You'll come back when I'm ranting. But the battery on my camera is dying, and I am thankful that everybody is here to sit here and listen to the story. This is what's happened in the last couple of weeks, and this is what has been affecting me. So I felt that you guys need an explanation, and then of course a push towards the future. So 360 videos, top 10s, other videos, rants, crafting videos, it's all in the works, mainly 360 videos, because I am going to build that library on my YouTube channel. Thank you for supporting me. All the links of any other way that you can support me are in the description below. Etsy, Patreon, the whole works. All you gotta do is view my videos, and that is the best way to support me. I want to thank you guys again. I am Admiral Funko, and I will see you guys again tomorrow, most definitely, with a 360 video. I did it in one take. I did it in one take.